give you shit. Don't worry.
Oh,
Oh, bro.
Gotta do it.
Did you literally swear right at the 1 second mark?
Not me.
No.
Is that what you did, Tony?
I
I don't know what the you're
I
talking about.
thought I heard a MF right at the 1 second mark, right before the intro. I'm like, come on.
They didn't hear it.
I don't know, man. Anyway, a toy kind of mood, a cursing kind of mood here. Episode 153. It's another anticipated show. This time, nothing's off the table. It's all the figures except for classified. But we'll be talking plenty of G.I. Joe, so don't worry. But it's our most anticipated action figures for 2024, which we're in right now, of course, in the middle of January. And joining us will be Unparalleled Universe in 1 sec. But so the reason, I mean, let's get right to it, guys. I mean, I'm Trav Moody. We got Tony Romo in the house. What's up, bro?
What's up, brothers? Good to see you guys.
And we have a guy who's just biting at the bit to let us all have it. It's Bobby Bear. What's up, man?
I literally thought about this like 5 minutes before the show.
Sure.
What can I do to start the show right? And I was like, oh, I know. Raise your hand if your team is still in the playoffs. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, man. I had to let it happen.
Here's the thing. Trav, your Pats suck all year. So I knew that they weren't going to be there at all. Like, we just knew this.
Hey, but look, new coach, new me, right?
Hey,
Jared Mayo.
Jared Mayo?
First time wearing this hat in months.
Good luck. Romo, dude, you Cowboys played. You Cowboys were the Cowboys. I was like texting you during the game, like, bro, and I told you, I'm like, Cowboys should win, but and you were like, no.
Told you, right?
I know how this. I called that game. I called the Bucks Phillies game. I was like, we knew how this was gonna play out.
I'm too used to it, bro. I'm too used to the disappointment, dumb stuff.
Any more sports ball, and we're gonna lose the 2 people that are watching right now. So,
what's up, Punk?
Okay.
I think we're all right with Punk and KJ.
Yeah, we're good.
Stanley and Big Gay Dave.
Yeah. So we'll say hi to some peeps real quick. We gotta kind of go a little fast tonight, and Dave Speck will be joining us a little bit. Hollywood cameraman's on set. Stanley, what's up, man? You already given us your most anticipated, the Ramen Toys Bread Car and Van with a Cold Slither colorway and band instrument accessories. When you ask shout out to Mega J, it's a friend of the channel. On a Mega J stream, Ace wasn't aware of who Cold Slither was. Of course, it's fine. He's a toy maker, man. It doesn't have to be a diehard Joe fan. But now it's up to you to let him know. Go let Ace know.
That's some great anticipated toys.
Real quick, guys. If you
Will only says hi to Tony and Bobby.
He did it on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice pickups.
Oh yeah. Actually, I want to show those covers real quick. Go ahead.
Sure. This is cover A. This is the standard cover, and then I went with this variant as well, just because this is. I just love this. I got
David Aja. David Aja.
It is David Aja. Yes.
Oh, nice.
I do like. David Aja was one of my favorite runs. I think it's Aja. I think it's the
All right.
But his Hawkeye run with Matt Fraction is one of my favorites. But it's so good.
Yeah. Right. So I just want to get to some housekeeping. Of course, we're not G.I. Joe Classified isn't included in our list because we did a 3.5-hour show on just G.I. Joe Classified for anticipated. I'm sure you saw it. If you didn't, it's there in the backlog. The other thing we're not going to include is wrestling. I just did a podcast with Wrestling Figure News about my most anticipated. So I figured just keep wrestling and Joe's out of it. And the other thing we have right now, speaking of G.I. Joe, we got a little promotion going on. Let's get us back here. Ooh, it's very close up. Here with GI Jive, the GIJive.store. Use code A Toy Kind of Mood ATKM20 to get 20% off See this shirt right here? Yeah.
Nice.
Freaking dope.
Like that.
Straight out of Springfield. Go check it out. You can get 20% off this. Go check out the GI Jive store. Real dope. And man, I'd be remiss not to show this. Man, our guest is Unparalleled Universe, one of the greatest toy YouTubers of all time. Go check out his website, unparalleleduniverse.net. Go check it out. Odious, we're going to talk about that actually right now. Let's bring him on the show. And it's
hello.
Wade. How are you?
Hey, Big Wade. What's up, Wade? What's up, brother?
What's going on, everybody?
What, dude?
That intro was crazy. That intro was crazy. Greatest toy YouTuber, or one of the greatest toy YouTubers. Toy YouTuber is always a funny title. I don't know.
Toy tuber.
Toy tuber. Shit.
How about just one of the greatest people, or one of the greatest gatekeepers, gate cuppers?
Wow.
Yeah.
Little callback to last night. I almost canceled this show, the most anticipated. Canceled the topic just so you and Bobby could have a Disney Plus war on what shows are better and what not. That would be a lot of fun. I know our resident Bobby, he loves everything, gives everything 5 out of 5 whiskeys. So it would be. Does that get us demonetized? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm joking.
I was gonna say,
I'm just busting because he busted my balls about our football team. So it was time to get him back.
Mine too, little bitch.
Anyway, that was a hell of a show, man. That was a lot of fun. But if you guys missed it, he had some stuff on Moon, because you just reviewed Moon Knight. Was it Mayfex, right?
No, the Revoltech.
Revoltech. That's right. Yamaguchi.
Yeah.
Amazing Yamaguchi. Yeah. There you go. Yep.
Yeah, and one of the dudes you probably picked up on it, but one of the dudes that's in the chat was in Moon Knight, so like it always comes up, and I'm always like attacking it or whatever. So, yeah, yesterday I don't know why they pissed me off more than usual. Yesterday, I went to bed all pissed off. I woke up all pissed off. So, but then you know what? I decided I am gonna rewatch it, and hopefully I like it because I'm a big fan. But fuck those guys,
right?
Well, according to Punk with Toys, after 30 seconds, we're okay to swear. I don't know how. Do you know how that works on live streams when it comes to swearing and monetization? Do you know?
Oh, I heard it's after 30 seconds, but I don't know. I don't pay good attention.
We used to think it was 20 minutes, so I would not let anyone curse for 20 minutes. But I think Tony dropped the bomb right at 1 second anyway. He said, "Motherfucker," right at 1 second.
Hear me? The intro was going. Fuck it.
Here's a negative thing. Punk with Toys sucks. So there you go.
Wow.
I'm all like, you're gonna talk trash. Look at this. Here we go. We're just gonna continue this topic. Forget toys, man. We're just look at this. We're just gonna
bash Marvel shows.
I like the show, man. I liked it. But you know what?
I didn't mind.
Before we get into shocker. No, I like it too. It wasn't my favorite.
I wanted to like it. I wanted to like.
I wanted to too. That's what I gotta say too.
Yeah.
I got you, man. But look, before we get into Odious, of course, I got to ask you. I mean, we're not including G.I. Joe Classified because we did a whole 3.5-hour show. But are you into? What's your thing with G.I. Joe? Are you into that line? What's your overall thoughts on that? That's kind of like our centerpiece on the show. It's our bread and butter, if you will.
Mm-hmm. I like them. Excuse me. I buy quite a few of them, but I don't. It's one of those lines like I didn't really grow up watching. I mean, I didn't really. G.I. Joe's wasn't one of the things that stayed with me throughout childhood and stuff. I'm more Ninja Turtles and Marvel and stuff. But I like the line because I don't know everything surprises me. You know, like all the characters I see, I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I buy a bunch of them. But I just appreciate them like as just good figures. I don't know anything about the characters. I just like pick them up, think they're cool, play with them for a little bit, usually throw it in a bin or use it as like a back, I like to use the Cobra Troopers as like, goons for other guys to beat up and that type of thing. But I always have my eye on it because it's a great line. It's got to be like Hasbro's best line right now.
True.
Absolutely. Cool. And then the other thing we're not including, are you a wrestling guy at all? Not including that on my list. No, okay, cool.
No.
So we're keeping that out. There you go.
Okay.
All right, but look,
Wade more
the
now.
reason. What was that?
I like Wade more now.
Yeah, see, so that's the thing. Most of our audience doesn't care about wrestling, but look, the reason I wanted you on the show is because the last 5 months, just looking at your channel, the range of brands covered over the past 5 months was Loyal Subjects, Axie Toys, Marvel Legends, Motu Masterverse, which will please Bobby, NECA, Jada Toys, which pleases us all, X-Ray Studios, Mayfex, HH Fig Arts, Patriot Studios, YOLO Park, Executive Replicas. We couldn't find a better person to talk about most anticipated just figures in general because you cover them damn all.
Yeah, I'm a whore with it for sure. Like I buy like whatever, just anything that I'm into. Like if it's a cool figure, whether or not I know the character, I'm interested. So more like recently I've been more interested in things I know nothing about. That's why like a lot of those brands you were talking about are just, you know, they make original characters. So that's really been my the huge attraction for me lately.
That's what's up. But man, I saw your picks that we got tonight for the most anticipated. I was real excited, and shout out to Spec who'll be joining us. He's got some really great some different picks, you know what I mean? So but before I even get into one thing, what was your favorite figure of 2023?
Oh damn.
Wow, that's hard.
It is hard.
You put
Like
Wade
I suck
right on
at
the
doing
spot.
like
Welcome.
What was that?
You put Wade right on the spot with that.
I
big
did
one.
that.
Welcome,
I did that
Wade.
to GI Shark. I did that to the Art of Shark on our classified, and it took him like 20 minutes. Thanks. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah.
You know, if I had to pick, if I had to pick one, can I say two? If I had to pick two, fuck it.
Sure. Give us your top 10. I'm kidding. Good. Exclusive Unparalleled Universe Best of 23 right here.
50 pigs coming at you.
Okay, so the two that I would have like trouble deciding between would be the Mezco Morbius. I really love this figure.
Right.
And then the other one would be the Aton Customs Mr. Knight.
Oh, okay.
The light might blast them out a little bit. Or the fuck.
Yeah, let's see if I can get you full screen a little bit. Oh yeah, we got you clear.
Yeah, nice. I love this figure.
Nice.
Soft goods, crazy like body underneath. Has a light up feature, but I need a new battery.
A little bloody.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, all bloody, so you could play with it. Like two versions came out. One that was completely clean and white. I was scared to touch it, but this one here, you know, you can mess with it and you don't have to worry about it getting dirty. And then, yeah, those were probably my two favorites, I would say.
Cool, nice. Well, thanks for hitting us up with that. All right, let's get into. It's a big deal, man. Congratulations on the crowdfund. I mean, Odious, like amazing. I know Fabster has been heavily supported. Shout out to Fabster. He's part of Fabio, part of the Toy Kind of Mood family. He's really an advocate there, and of course, that's how we met, was through Fabster. So shout out to that dude, even though he could be a pain in my ass sometimes. With his sarcasm, that freaking millennial. But anyway, man,
Fabio's cool. Millennial.
He's not that young, is he?
I don't even know. Anyway, he's a kid. So talk about Odious. Almost 1,000 backers, and it was at $137,355 funded. So that's mega big. The way I look at it is like kind of Universal Monsters meets kind of a street superhero aesthetic mashup kind of thing. But yeah, just talk about the origins of Odious and any peaks and valleys you had during this, either the creation or the campaign or anything.
Well, so the way that Odious came about was it kind of evolved from like a comic me and my buddy were working on, like, I don't know, like I'd say maybe 12 years ago. It was just something for fun. Me and an artist were, you know, just doing. And when that kind of fell off, I started doing my channel and I asked them like, hey, can you make like a logo out of like the Sasquatch characters that we were making? And, you know, just so I could use it as my channel logo. And then from there, Odious kind of just evolved on its own. Like I started selling like Odious heads on their own. Like I sold maybe 600 of those that I hand painted myself. And as I was selling those, people were like, when are you going to do a full figure? And then a buddy of mine who works in the toy industry hit me up and he's like, when you're ready to do a full figure, just let me know. Like, we'll get it cracking. And then, you know, so it basically just like snowballed from there. And then just like little by little, like it's something I've always wanted to do. But more so something I've always wanted to do was make a comic book. So like this is going to lead into that. and you know, making an original character and making a toy out of it and all the comic, all that stuff has kind of been a dream just forever. So it kind of like it kind of came about by itself almost, you know, like I didn't force any of it. It just kind of like the logo thing happened. People like the heads. All of a sudden, like people were hitting me with art like of Odious, and like, you know, just it just kind of took on a life of its own. And then when it was time to do the Kickstarter, you know, over the past, like since COVID, when I started doing live streams, I've been on YouTube since like 2017, I think, but just doing reviews, just like everybody else, you know, just toy reviews. And then when the world shut down, I started doing live streams. And when that happened, like I again, by mistake, accidentally built like a real strong community, you know, like you've seen the live streams, like those guys, all those guys that you saw talking in there arguing all the time, they've been coming to the live stream for 3 years at this point.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, it's real dope. And then like, so when it was time to do Odious, like it was funny because they were like, that group of people that were always there were anticipating it. Like it was an actual character that exists. Like they were hyped up about it. So when the Kickstarter started, like all those people that supported the live streams all these years, like definitely just pushed it. And then it just caught the attention of a lot of different people. And, you know, then it kind of just, it happened, which was fucking crazy. Like you never know. I never did a Kickstarter before. I've never done anything, you know, I don't know what the hell I'm doing ever. So like, you know, I jumped right into the Kickstarter and got some help from some people that have done Kickstarters, just some advice and stuff. And, you know, doing a Kickstarter is crazy. It was like one of the most stressful things I've done. You know, maybe I've had a weak life or something, but Kickstarter was fucking stressful, man. Like it was tough because like, you know, you get this expectation put on you and it's like everybody's watching and some people are rooting for you, some people aren't. And it's just stressful, you know? And then like me, I lined it up to where like it was going to end. And then Comic-Con was the next weekend. And like that added stress too. Cause I was like, I'm not trying to fuck this shit up and then go to Comic-Con and everyone be like, oh, you know, maybe if you would have done this, it would have worked, or maybe next time, fuck you. But like, it was way, you know, I went to Comic-Con like I was the fucking man because like, you know, it was successful. And when I went there, like a lot of people showed love, you know, so yeah, the whole ordeal has been interesting. And yeah, Kickstarter was wild. And now I'm in the production process, and you know, being somebody that like has discussed and reviewed toys for you know, since you know, for a long time at this point, it's crazy stepping into the creative aspect and trying to get something made because you just run into so many things that you don't know, and like, you know, we all think we're experts and shit like that, but then once we're in the mud, it's like it's real tough. Like everything is really, there's a lot of like things that just kind of blindside you, but
it's a wake-up call.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like a part of me like was like, damn, I got to be less harsh on my reviews because I've shit on Hasbro sometimes, you know, and I'm like, man, maybe things are not under their control. I don't fucking know, but
right.
Yeah, it was it's been a crazy experience, but it's moving along nicely. And like I said, we're just about to start production. Tooling's all done, and things are kind of getting worked out. And thankfully, I have a really good project manager to help me through the whole process. Maybe you guys are familiar with Dave Vonner, but Dave Vonner's like an industry veteran. Yeah. So
Toy Biz, Marvel Legends.
Yep, exactly.
And Toy Biz, right? Was it Toy Biz?
He was on Toy Biz, Hasbro. He's responsible for early Marvel Legends stuff and Marvel Universe and just all that kind of stuff. So he's an OG with it for sure.
Our homie Pac, fellow homie, of course, he was watching your stream last night. A pretty big accomplishment getting funded. You built a community that came through and was stoked to see it come to fruition. High five. So yeah, for sure, man. Be proud, man. That's awesome.
That's a high five. I didn't know that. I thought it was like, I didn't know what the fuck I thought that was.
Yeah, the double high five. Yeah. Oh, I just do one. Pac gave you two. Damn, Wade.
But yeah, it's dope. And people can still buy Odious, right? At the Big Cartel, Unparalleled Universe Big Cartel. It's still you could buy it after, like a backer kit almost kind of thing. Right?
Yeah, it's like a backer kit, but we wanted to do it ourselves without backer kit. But yeah, you could buy it there. But the only thing there that's kind of rough is like if you go buy it now, you have to pay for it now, and you'll get it when it comes in and ships. And you know, if that makes anyone uncomfortable, but you still want the figure, you could pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store, and you know they charge you when it ships. So either one of those options.
Awesome. Awesome. And before we move on, I want to talk about those Christmas and Halloween sculpts you were making. You told me you hand painted like 600 of those things, and can those head sculpts fit on Odious, or are they just separate for other figures, or what's the deal with those things?
Those ones are separate because like when I was doing the first Odious heads, like I did, you were looking at the website, like all those ones that were on there, those were done like in the past, right? And like that's before Odious was a thing, and I just kind of made them universal for people to put on whatever bodies. And then the Halloween and Christmas ones, look, I'm retired from painting. I'm never painting again. After doing 600 of those, I was all, fuck it, I'm paying someone to do everything from now on.
I feel you, dog.
That shit sucks, man. I don't know if you guys ever like customized, but it's hey, Facchino, what's up, yo? I don't know if you guys ever customized, but it's
no Anthony Romo has never customized any. Actually, everything behind him is custom.
Okay, man. Painting sucks. I hate it. And doing customs for yourself is one thing. That's fun and everything. But like with the Odious heads, the mistake I always made is I'd put them out like as a pre-order thing. So people would buy them, and then now I'd be like, oh shit, now I'm on the hook.
I actually have to work.
I gotta paint these, yeah. And I would think it was just gonna be like 10. I could manage 10, but one day I fucked up. I was like, all right, I'm not doing any more Odious heads. I got like 80 orders that day, and I was like, ooh. I was like, man, it's cool. I was happy, but I took a year to paint those things.
Wow. Yeah. Oh man, unbelievable. Yeah. So look, I think we only have you for like an hour and less than 40 minutes, and Dave's actually on time. So Mike, you got anything else you want to talk about Odious before we move on to our anticipated fig?
One last thing I wanted to say, the Halloween and Christmas ones were painted by Casting Cave. Casting Cave is a super talented. He's talented at everything. He's the fucking man, but he painted those ones for me because I was too lazy. And he's the best.
Awesome. Yeah. Cool. So on the banner down below is the website. Go check it out. And if you love what you see, go copy one. So that's the beautiful thing. If you missed a Kickstarter, like some other, people jumping in, getting to know you, getting to know the community. We're pretty much a fresh YouTube channel too. I mean, we were covering just kind of Hasbro for a while, so we're starting to get to know all these like different crowdfund, different Kickstarter, meeting different people in the YouTube world. So this is a great opportunity for folks like us too to jump in and support. You know what I mean? So this is a great thing. So all right, what's up, Sarlacc? What's going on?
What's up, David?
Just walking in the door.
Walking in the door. I'm going to make sure I get the right thing here.
David, Wade, David.
Hi,
hey, Wade.
What's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Okay, cool. Let's get rid of it. All right, we gotta go fast. So I may be cutting some of y'all off because that's the way we go. But the good thing is,
what's new then? What's new?
Most anticipated figures, right, for 2024. The first one we got up, a lot of us picked it in an honorable mention. So we'll get right to it. And it was Bobby's number 3. So we knocked that out right away. I see Moody, and I see Tony's figs, and I see Bobby. And we all picked Wolverine and Sabretooth as an honorable mention. But Bobby, you had it number 3. Go ahead, buddy.
As I reply to this, dude, I mean, no, here's the thing. This is the Sabretooth we've all been wanting since no one can get, that other Sabretooth that came out like 5 years ago, and then the one that dropped last year, the original Sabretooth, first appearance, whatever. No one liked it because it was too skinny, because it was a skinny Sabretooth. This slogan looks great. The poker cards, the cowboy hats, it's Logan. Sabretooth, especially if you are reading Wolverine right now in the Sabretooth lore. Every year, Sabretooth visits Wolverine on his birthday, and my God, this year fucks everything up.
They said it was like one of the most violent Marvel comics in a long time. Like not counting the Max series or anything, but straight up 616. It was pretty. There was a lot of blood.
A lot of blood. The only thing I do wish about this 2-pack, the only thing I wish is that Sabretooth was bigger than Wolverine.
He's a little bigger, but he's not like a monster.
Bigger. I wish it would have been either add another inch to that Sabretooth, and I think that would have been perfect.
That Sabretooth will be bigger. Are you going based on the packaging there?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's bigger.
Yeah, Wolverine's kind of lifted up right there.
Yeah, he's being sarcastic, aren't you, Bobby? He is way bigger. Come on now.
Look at where the knees end.
Oh,
he's still bigger.
But he's not like Apocalypse big, but he's not supposed
he's
to be
not
anyway.
He's big to
I kind of wanted him to just be like that size. I wanted.
Well, he's way better than that skinny one they came out with, the OG.
Get the Marvel Select. Get the Marvel Select. You'll be all right.
That's
Wade left. He had enough. He's like, no.
Wade's gonna go get him.
Yeah, he's going to get one. But anyway, well, he's back. All right, let's see what he's got.
I was trying to look for one of the Logans but I mean the size difference would be roughly that.
Right.
Hey.
Okay, if that's the size, then I'm good with that. That's what I want.
That's actually a lot bigger. I appreciate that comparison. Then, yeah.
This is the same body they're doing for Sabretooth. I think the more casual. I don't have a casual Wolverine laying around.
I have the old one.
Same.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think they're a little smaller than the costumed Wolverine, so I think you'll be all right. But you never know. You never know. They could fuck it up.
Well, there you go. Then it was a great. Hey, Bobby, your wishes have come true. It's going to be a great number 3 pick. And it could easily be in my top 5. Romo, really quickly, why did this make your honorable mention?
I need that Sabretooth. That's it. We finally, to me, got a decent, bigger Sabretooth than the ones that we've been given. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he looks great. I like the face. I like both faces. And I mean, the Cowboy Wolverine, I have one. I made a custom one. He's fine. This is another edition. That cowboy hat's dope. I think it's 2 different styles of cowboy hats just to get nitpicky, and that's pretty cool. But mostly it's just the size of the Sabretooth and the way he looks in this costume. It's a straight up, I mean, to me, it's straight up Jim Lee. Sabretooth to me. So that's golden. I'm good with that one. That's awesome. That's the one two pack that I wanted out of all the ones that they're releasing.
Yeah, and then just a heads up. The matching Logan patch and Hulk come out tomorrow, pre-order around 10 a.m. Eastern for a Hasbro and all the films and everything. So I'm definitely grabbing that one. I think the only one I didn't get was the Psylocke one. I'm gonna wait for a sale, but the other 3 I thought are great. I'm gonna get Lalandra. I have pre-ordered Entertainment Earth, but I don't know, I'm on the fence. I do like it, but I'm not sure 100% on that one. So, all right, let's move on to the next pick. All right, Dave, you made it just in time. This one, there was a review that just went up from Dork Layer. I haven't been able to see it yet, but man, Void Cadet Gomez, and we're giving you the back-to-back on this one.
Okay. I mean, this probably would have made it into my top 5, but Mezco dropped the ball on the release. I mean, I was at work and I was in a location that didn't have any cell service, and it went up at 10 a.m. And I think by the time I was able to get on at 10:15 and walk away, it had already sold out. And from what I heard, it sold out by 10:07. So Mezco released a hotly anticipated limited edition figure, and apparently they put no limit on it and it disappeared.
Wow.
So it went to my honorable mention because the hope is I waitlisted, and the hope is that they'll just make enough that the waitlist converts like they have with some of the other IP.
You were able to snag this one because I think it's still up. It's the Alomu Rook. These both were released at the same time.
Yeah. So, I mean, I got this one because the last several Rumble Society that I didn't buy, I kind of ended up regretting not getting. He looks really cool. I haven't gotten any of the Kriegs. I haven't really been into that. I assume he's one of that race, or maybe not. I don't know. But the head sculpt really sold me, that half skull, flesh torn off. And I think that he could, I can slip him in something I have for photography or whatever, make him a bad guy for somebody. So
cool. Nice. Wade, did any of these appeal to you?
I think they look cool, but I'm kind of out on any Gomez stuff. And yeah, Mezco is straight bitches for the way they do things. That's for sure. Like they got a dedicated following that loves this original IP stuff, and then they don't make enough for that. Like it seems like most people were disappointed how you were just describing. So like, why not make you guys happy? You guys are into it. It's hard to get people to like original characters, and they got you guys on a hook, and then they fucking tease you.
Exactly. And I'm relatively new to the to the brand, you know, within the past year. And so like, you know, I have one Gomez that I bought secondary that I like. I'm not super huge into the character, but you know, everybody wants a Star Wars kind of homage related guy. Like, why just make enough?
Yeah,
like, it's not hard.
Well, Black Genghis here, shout out to KJ, other member of A Toy Kind of Mood. He says scarcity is one of the few things keeping Mezco afloat. So he looks at it, you know, there's gonna be mad, like just prime here is like, yeah, you're done, man. But I don't know, some people think it's that whole like gotta have it now because it's limited, kind of the whole hype beast thing.
Yeah,
with
but
Mezco.
aren't sales better than pretending sales though? I mean,
exactly.
I don't know that I don't know that I buy into that, especially with the way that a lot of third-party companies like Muff Toys or whomever like are starting to rise in prominence or gain in popularity. And you know, the IP stuff they make a lot of, and that's the stuff you see that ends up going on sales. But
Cool.
I don't know.
All right, we got to roll. We got more here. Next honorable mention is myself. Just really quickly, it's the Droideka. I don't know. It's a rumored one. That's not an actual figure. That's a shot from Attack of the Clones or whatever, Phantom Menace or something like that. But yeah, deluxe destroyer droid. I supposedly it is coming out though. It's going to be $40 in the Black Series. So I just want original stuff in the Black Series. Sick of repaints, sick of repacks.
Yep.
I'm waiting for clearance at this point. But if you come out with a $40 Droideka, I'm all about it. I mean, these things are awesome with the orb and everything like that. Dave, you're pretty much a big time Black Series fan though, like myself. What do you quick thought on this?
I've been scaling back pretty heavily, so I think that this is a cool one. I would want this one, but on sale.
I think 40 if it's big enough, you know what I mean? Like it's because we've been paying what 35 for like Black Chrysanthemum and stuff like that and Wrecker. So I think like another $5 for an actual deluxe. I mean, I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? So
I mean, I'll make up my mind when they do the reveal.
All right. Next one.
Wait.
Next one up. What's up, Bobby?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna talk about that other. But your honorable mentions, and I might get that for the shield if they do the shield.
Yeah,
like,
the orb shield. Yeah,
for like Magneto or Polaris.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That would be real dope.
Yeah,
if it works. But all right, your turn, Bob. You got Mechanic.
I mean, it's Mechanic. Like, who doesn't love Mechanic? Masterverse. I know it's everyone's clearance line because, but. I do actually get the regular versions at cost just because they're so good. And I loved Mechanic as a kid, just the fact that his head goes up and down. And the fact that they did this with this figure where you can just add the neck on and it kind of like you can pose it. I dig it. I love it. I think it looks fantastic. And Masterverse really hasn't failed me yet. So
no, great line. You're fond of Masterverse a little bit, right, Wade?
Yeah, I like them a lot. I think it's like one of the most slept on waves out or lines out there. Like, I'm with you, man, Bobby. Like, I buy them at full price too. Any chance I get, if I see a new one, knowing damn well that it's gonna go on clearance, I buy it because like I want that line to survive. That's a dope line, man. They're killing it.
It's a dope line.
Very, very strong. Okay, Spec, you got a Bruce Wayne Batfleck here.
Yep. So Muff Toys, Mezco made one. It kind of became highly sought after. This is going to be the Muff Toys version, and I think there's another third party making it as well. I got the Muff Toys Batfleck head and cowl for the Mezco Batman vs Superman Batfleck, and the likeness and the details and the paint work are unreal. And I always liked this version of the character. So I pre-ordered it and I'm excited to get it.
Yeah, it looks sick. Anybody want to jump in and just talk about this Muff? What do you think of Muff Toys?
I think they're great. Also, I forgot, from the last episode, I got the top agent, the James Bond, and it's a great figure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we shared your awesome picture on a story. What do you think of this one, Count?
What? Is that for me or
you, Wade? Count Wade
bad.
Merrick.
My name. I forget.
You got like 9 different. You're like you remember that rap skit? AKA. It was like 20 different names.
Oh,
That's
the
man.
Method Man shit.
Yeah. It's the Method Man from Judgment Day.
Yeah, it was on
right?
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Hey, the Italian Stallion type shit. Yeah.
Another thing is you're a massive hip hop head, and I know Tony is too. So that's big for me. That's why I was doing some underground deep cuts on our little Instagram stories because I knew you'd like it.
Yeah. I saw you threw the Helter Skelter on there. I know when you had Apathy on there, I was like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
That's my guy, man. I've known him for forever. He'll be back on. He loves G.I. Joe, so he'll be back on a bunch. But yeah,
cool.
talk about this this Dark Knight here.
I think Muff Toys is awesome. The only Muff Toys figure I have is the James Bond. I was trying to take pictures of it, but I suck, so I couldn't get anything good. But it's an amazing figure. Like the head sculpt on that shit is like ridiculous. It's weird. Yeah, it feels awkward to mess around with. But anyways, this Batman looks really dope though, for sure.
Yeah, the Nightmare. Okay, cool. Moving on to the more DC universe, we got Tony. You got some superpowers in here. Some
my Green Lantern.
Retro looking figs. These look cool. A couple Green Lantern universe figs. Want to talk about them?
Yeah, man. There's more to add to my superpowers nostalgia. Back in this display, dude. I need Hal Jordan. They never made a Sinestro. I mean, they're stuck to dark side stuff. You know what I mean? So I just want to know how they're going to scale because I do still have the Kenner Green Lantern. I wonder if he's going to be a little taller, a little bigger. I don't know. We'll see. He looks like he'll fit right in. He looks really great. The thing about these, they look great. You know, you take them out, display them, mess with them. Or you can, and then I developed a way, you know, I mean, not so much develop, but I just, I can put them back in so they can stay on card. And you can put them on your wall, whatever. But Sinestro looks awesome. Total Super Friends vibe right there with that outfit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need these. You know, Hal's one of the original 7, and that's his nemesis right there. So all good for me, man.
Yeah, he comes out in February.
Yeah,
I've got him pre-ordered.
It's my little superpowers nostalgia right there.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna go from DC. We're going from DC to Marvel now. We got a pick of Odious, so that's obviously one of Wade's picks. This was one of your honorable mentions. Go ahead, take us through it.
Yeah, so this would have been top 5 if there was one little difference. If the torso cut was right along the blue line of that would have made this like top 5 for me. But aside from that, I'm still excited for this. Like I'm a big Mafex fan. And Captain America is like, you know, I'm a Captain America guy. So this was like I was so excited for this. I just didn't like how they did the torso. But aside from that, it's a great looking figure. Can't wait. I like all the Avengers stuff they've done so far.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked this didn't wind up on your list, Bobby.
Honestly, I'm kind of with Wade.
You're all capped out. All capped out.
Something about I saw this one. Trust me, I almost pre-ordered it. But my tied for #1 overruled it. The shoulders look weird to me. That's the only reason why I didn't go with it. But yeah,
I see that. I see that like crease there in the articulation. Yeah, it looks like you could almost pull it apart in a way. Yeah, but that could be just a promo image. That
right. I know. My Nightwing, you can pop off the back. So you can put his sticks back there.
Yeah,
he just needs a suntan.
Maybe they have something like that for the shield.
That's it. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking so because if you look in one of the pictures, you see the shield on the back.
Okay, yeah.
That shield is such a great size too.
Backpack.
It does.
That's a perfect size. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
What did you say, Tony? The shield is perfect size.
The shield is a perfect size to the figure. Usually we get some small little shields. I'm like, how am I supposed to block anything with these little pieces of shit shields? that's a great size for that shield. Come on. Mafex didn't play around with that shield.
It's just that damn torso thing that pisses me off. It doesn't.
Yeah, it looks like pepper. You're gonna twist them. It's gonna be a peppermint going on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. But oh well.
We're moving on here to some straight up anime. We don't cover a whole lot of anime on our show, but man, I thought nobody is talking about this figure, I mean, I think it's so dope. The Karma Link, the Courageous Strength That Binds, I think from SH Fig Arts. I think these Naruto figures are awesome. I actually, when we were doing our best of the year non-Joe, I like totally forgot that I just love the Naruto and I love that whole line. So it's like I definitely, it's one of those things I just don't have a lot of room to display everything. So kind of like I just kind of keep them in the pack. But man, this one kills. I'm loving this one. So
yeah, my nephews love all this Naruto stuff.
Yep, Naruto. But all right, had to give a shout to that one. And moving on, Bobby, you got some filmation action here. The cartoon collection, Skeletor.
Yeah. So look, I do love Origins. I want to try and like kind of back out of Origins just a bit because I know these filmation ones are coming out, and the fact that they look straight out of the cartoon, it's very similar to what Super 7 did a few years back. But yeah, the Skeletor just looks like the blue and the purple just pop so pretty. Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah. Don't make me start getting another line now, Bobby.
We'll talk more about filmation a little later, I'm sure. So Spec, you got an interesting one here. This John Wick is incredible. If that's what we actually get in hand, I might have to get one.
Yeah, I mean, I've been wanting a John Wick figure. I didn't get the Mezco one. A lot of people didn't get great reviews. Yeah, and so there's two versions of this, as you can see. There's the suit version, and then the 3-piece suit version with the vest. And I went with the suit version. There was a whole pack. Like you could get. There's two versions of the Donnie Yen, and like you could have gotten a 4-pack, and like. But when this came out, we were still in the middle of a strike, and I just wanted John Wick. And yeah, I want to see, like, I don't know anything about the Aton company. I know a lot of other people have said that they're really good.
Is that who makes this?
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking dope.
Yeah, oh, wow. So, they do make it Aton.
Based on when I get mine and like how dope it is, like I may go back and get the Donnie Yen. I don't think I need the 3-piece suit, but I think they all come with the same head sculpts and everything. And yeah, I just want a good Wick figure that looks like Keanu Reeves, just like the top agent looks like Daniel Craig.
So Aton Customs, the head sculpts that they make are of the same quality of that Muff Toys.
Dope. Wow.
Yeah, James Bond. Like they had some they were called enveloped Yamo something. There was like this 3-pack of these like samurai kind of guys, and the quality of the head sculpts is like incredible. It's the best thing I've ever seen. The only thing that's really comparable to those head sculpts in terms of quality is the Muff Toys. Or like the Nada Toys James figures, which are based on Logan. Those are made by the same people that do the Aton Customs, so they're beasts with it for sure.
Nice. Well,
where do you find these? Where do you find these, Spec or Wade? Either of you, where
5K Toys, VC Toy Box. Any one of that carry like a lot of the Chinese, branded.
The one with his hair coming down looks awesome.
Doesn't that look like a wet hair look on the right?
It looks dope.
It's like wet from the rain scene or something. It looked like Tokyo, the raining. Yeah, man, that's
badass. All his accessories are incredible. Yeah.
This was an absolute incredible choice, Spec, for sure. See what's next. Oh, my turn. Cool. All right, so this is a funky pick, man, because this is just through the grapevine. It's either going to be a figure obscura leaning towards that or a Mythic Legions because it's the year of the dragon 2024. So I know they like to do holiday stuff for figure obscura, but I'm also hearing they might commemorate Year of the Dragon. I just threw like some Skyrim ass looking dragons over there but the one on the right's a custom. The one on the left is an actual Mythic Legions character, but I just did that for funsies. But it's more than likely going to be something in the middle, which kind of reminds me of the Wukong. Just the color palette of the Wukong, which was one of my favorite figures of the year. Wade, I saw is it Demistros? Am I saying that right? Demistros?
Oh, I think so. That's how I was saying.
I saw your review on that, and I had just opened it before we were doing our best figure of the year show. And I was like, damn it, how is this an honorable mention? And then I was watching your review, and I was like, yeah, this should have been top 5. So you're obviously a fan of the brand. What do you think of figure obscure and a chance of getting a Year of the Dragon or some kind of dragon or whatever?
Oh, I love. I don't buy too many Mythic Legions. Like I try to, but you know, I don't only have so much space. But I love the figure obscura idea is incredible. Like I love when they do literary characters, and that's going to be super cool if they do like. I wouldn't. This isn't something I would think they'd do, so I like it. You know, it's kind of out of the box from what they already have going on. But yeah, if they do like a dragon in that color, that'd be really cool.
Nice. All right, cool. It's going to be hella expensive. Rick ain't wrong. Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking if they could make. I don't think it'd be a massive dragon. I just think it'd be something to commemorate it. But who knows?
Yeah, I would figure like a big guy like this, just more with I don't know, something like a dragon head or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was throwing. Yeah, that's why I was throwing those dragon figures up there. It could be. I'm seeing it more as something like that. All right, next up, Bobby, you got late edition Soundwave here, a retro pick here.
It is. Oh, I got allergies. Kidding me. I just got Blaster. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. I just got Blaster and this comes out, I think March or April. April's gonna be a bad month for me. Just saying, it's gonna be so many pre-orders coming in. Fuck my allergies. But yeah, this is
You're right.
No, I'm not. No, I'm really not. This is what I've been waiting for and waiting for. Like this Blaster. Fuck you, Tony. Like I've seen some great sound waves, and this one is just. But they were always like the Energon version when they transform with the Energon. Like I don't want that one. I want this one. I want the boombox, and now we're getting it along with the Optimus Prime Titan class. So
okay, yeah.
So this
40th
one,
anniversary.
The 40th. It looks so damn good.
I might have to buy that one.
Very dope choice. Yeah, he's my fave Soundwave. I mean, he's everyone's favorite, so that's kind of it is what it is at this point. All right, what do we got next? Oh, we're sticking with Transformers. We got Spec. You have an honorable mention for a very big boy.
Yeah, you know, I remember when this hit the shelves back when Toys R Us was still around. I wasn't collecting, but I was always like, damn, I always wanted Fortress Maximus. And now I'm back in. I've been collecting the Legacy, the war started with the Siege line, Siege War for Cybertron, and now we're into Legacy United or whatever the current one is called. And they're doing a reissue. And you know, I have the Arc, I have Scorponok, I have Omega Supreme. So why not add Fortress Maximus to the mix and get this awesome triple head changer?
Yeah, the thing is crazy, and it's going to take up a lot of room, and it's hella expensive. That's for sure.
Huge, man.
All right.
Yep. And Todd saying he's a bad figure. I've read the reviews. I'm getting them anyway.
All those bad reviews.
He said, "Fuck a review."
Yeah, he's like not the greatest mold, but it's all good. It's Fortress Maximus.
Cool. Sticking with Hasbro, Tony, you got a couple Marvel Legends here in your honorable mentions, and they're in the same wave. Some of these are already out if you bought them from Canada or something, or overseas, or one of those Toy Snowman, eBay, all that stuff. There's some reviews going on, but we'll talk about Black Panther in this classic vision.
Well, Bobby needs Ashley to get some allergy medicine because, oh my God. No, my man. Goodness. I mean, I have a, you know what? I say, you say, well, we have these, you know, you have a good enough Black Panther, you have a good enough vision, but to me, those minor details in the different bucks, I'm going to upgrade, dude. I'll just toss those other ones in the bin, and it's a better buck on both of them. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably the same buck, kind of, but
yeah, more it looks similar.
It's like it's a better T'Challa, it's a better vision, you know. And I told you before, I just cherry picked the Legends now. Well, before I was all in, but these are because then you know you need a Marvel Knights Panther, you need an Avengers Panther, you need and that vision, he's good. I mean, he's good as he is. You don't need a cloth cape. It's good as he is. I mean, when I first saw him, I think nah, but looking at him more in depth, I'm like, yeah, dude, those will replace mine. I like the specific arrow, you know, that T'Challa had the gold on him and stuff. So
yeah, that was a unique pick.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on this one, Wade?
I kind of agree with Tony basically with everything he said. Like they're upgrades, especially Vision. I think I like the bigger body for Vision, and I think that head sculpt is a lot better than the retro Vision that came out a couple years ago. And one thing I disliked about the retro Vision, it had like that swirly paint, which is cool sometimes, but on a lot of copies of Vision, there was a weird, awkward swirl in the head that like looked bad. So I like that they just kind of went with like regular base colors on this one. It reminds me of just like classic Avengers,
right?
And that the head sculpt is awesome.
Absolutely, yeah, an essential Vision for sure. All right, next up, sticking with Marvel Legends, Bobby, you got Cap Falcon, the comic version.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I'm gonna get that Vision. I already have that Black Panther was the same as the looks almost identical to the Toy Biz one, and Vision I'll get. This Cap, I mean, I have the MCU Cap, but I don't have 616 Cap, and the paint looks great on it. The costuming looks great. It's just everything about this is fantastic, and the wings look great. I mean, it's just it just looks good. I mean, it's just one of those cool, and I love Captain America, and I've got already got one Sam Cap. I need the comic Cap now.
Yep. And the most importantly of all is the term Target exclusive is no longer against our Bible readings every Sunday morning for toys. It's not that big of a deal anymore.
No.
To be a Target exclusive, you can find them all the time, unlike that other big box retailer. But we're sticking with Marvel here. You got another Cap on an honorable mention list, Wade. We're all capped out here, but no, this one looks sweet.
Hey, I haven't seen these pictures. Yeah, I think I'm kind of a sucker for Marvel Select. Like, I know they kind of suck, but I always like hope that they're like, they surprise me often, like especially for their price. Like, last year they had Titanium Man, their Hulk shit is crazy. They got Crimson Dynamo on the way, and like this Captain America has a lot of great things that we haven't seen. Look, they have the torso cut how I wanted on the Mafex one.
There you go. There, I was going to say that.
Yeah, and then they got all these different options. Like, I love that you could have the old school first appearance Captain America, and I love how they did the sculpted chainmail on him. Like, they made it way more subtle. I love the chainmail on the 20th anniversary version of Marvel Legends, but I like the subtle version too because it reminds me of just old school Captain America. The only thing I dislike about this one is that on the standard Captain America head, it has the black shading.
And that sucks. The same thing they do with Batman. Yeah.
And it's cool because like they're trying to be creative and stuff, but they should have left that out. But man, this shit is crazy. It's gonna be like $30, and look at everything that it comes with. Everything that you'd want for Captain America is right there.
That's dope. It is dope. It looks more organic too. It's nice.
Yeah. Damn, it looks better in this picture than I've seen before. So that makes
and it's $30. I mean, two head sculpts or those ricochet effect pieces are dope too. So
like I've said before with Diamond Select, for what you get with the figure,
Diamond Select or Marvel Select,
both. I mean, Diamond Select and Marvel Select.
Diamond Select, right?
You get so much more for $5 more than the Marvel Legends, which is why, I actually forgot this was coming out this year. I will probably get them. I still need that Iceman, but I pre-ordered that Archangel. That Archangel looks amazing.
Yes.
The only thing that sucks, I do want to buy that Iceman eventually, is that they were just at that inch bigger than Marvel Legends, which it throws off the scale
a little bit.
Yeah, it limits what you could do for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, I've got Thor. I've got a ton of these Marvel Selects, and I just love them. They're just great.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what, Bobby? Oh, God, Wade.
Oh, I was gonna say, how about the Better Ray build they did? That shit was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
that shit was badass. Yeah.
It's right down here. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it is killer.
One more thing I'm scared of on this Captain America though is the hips. Like, hopefully. I mean, honestly, that's kind of how Odious hips are, but like we did it to where the socket rotates a really good amount. So hopefully the hip rotates on the ball joint a decent amount on that. That's the only thing I'm scared of on that.
Gotcha. Cool. Way to ruin a perfect segue from Bobby, Wade, because we had this next. your number 5 pick. He was right on the money right here. So yeah, go ahead, take us through Archangel, man. This one's a beauty. We saw it at Comic-Con, right? Comic-Con was the reveal.
I think it was New York Comic-Con. I don't think they had
New
this
York
at San Diego.
Comic-Con. Okay, no, it was one of those. We did a show on it, so yeah, it had to be New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, I just love to see Diamond Select do things like, you know, implement like modern articulation. They kind of have been like a little bit behind, but like on Archangel, you got like the lower neck peg. I mean, the lower neck movement, which adds a lot, just like how GI Joes have these days. Then you got like the diaphragm cut, double jointed knees and elbows. It looks like it's going to be pinless. I'm still kind of scared with the hip joint, but we'll see how that works out. I don't think like Marvel Legends has been able to like do a good job with the wings. I love the way they did the wings right here, how they're kind of like skinny and they're going to have like bendy wires. It looks like you could take off those inner wings and then you kind of, you have like the retracted look kind of,
that'd be dope.
And I love like the colors on here. Obviously it's very classic Archangel, but I like that it's not just painted. You could see the sculpted details on there. So hopefully that shit comes out clean, man. Cause I love Archangel. And that's one character that I feel like there's never been a good figure of him. Even back in the 5-inch days, there's never been a good figure of him.
I mean, I don't know. I like my
Marvel Legend. I don't hate it either.
Yeah, I mean, I like Marvel Legends.
I have a Marvel Legends one still. Yeah,
I just don't like that it's on the Bucky Cat body. I don't know.
Me neither.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it, but yeah, this is
if you just. I think it's one of those things. If you keep it on the shelf, you know, touch it, it's fine. But yeah, if you play with it, it's on the Bucky Cat.
Watch Legends
obviously.
Do an Archangel. Like the new Angel that's coming out, the red and white one.
Yeah.
Watch them do it.
Yeah. Well, we'll be talking about that Angel. We'll be talking about that Angel later on. Yeah. So look, if I didn't mention an honorable mention, you told me it's because it's coming. It's coming. It's part of another choice. All right. So that's number 5.
Oh,
and we got wow. Spec's got some.
Wow, this one's dope.
Here. We got Cesar Romero,
and this Cesar Romero.
Cesar Romero, man. Yeah. So
my Latino.
Another manufacturer I have no experience with, Prank Toys, but I guess there's a 1/6 scale version of this figure, and this is literally just a scaled down 1/12. Same accessories, same head sculpt, same everything. But I mean, look at that. Like that is Cesar Romero. That is the mustache hiding behind the white pancake makeup. This is the quintessential 1966 Joker. You know, I used to watch that movie on Betamax all the time. You know, I love the TV show. Like between the Felix Heath Ledger, this, and maybe something else that might be popping up at another point in time, like you'll have the best Jokers ever.
So, fun fact about that movie, it actually premiered at the Paramount in Austin in 1960.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Yes.
Nice.
And Romero refused to shave his mustache.
Yeah, that's why he refused.
Would not cut it. He refused to cut it.
Yep. So they said, we'll just do some white makeup over it. And it was perfect, right? Like it was, I even love the little Lego minifigure. They even did like the little.
Or did they really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you know about Mars Toys, Wade? What can you tell us about that? Because you got a lot of different brands.
Yeah, I don't know too much about them, but it seems like another one of those crazy third-party companies. They're probably all made in the same factory, honestly, all these crazy-ass figures. But
yeah.
I bet you this shit's going to be dope. It looks awesome.
Cool. Right. We got Romo next, number 5, King Conan from Super 7.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah. The Super 7 Ultimates King Conan. I just took a look at him like, wow, that reminds me of the the end credits of the Barbarian just coming up, and it's like, dude, they did him really, really well. And then you could just have him as a statue just sitting there just like that on the right, and everybody knows that Arnold from that movie, man. And even I don't know what that's a dagger, all right. And then the Atlantis, the sword, that's an Atlantis sword, right? Is that what it's called?
This Sword of Atlantean or something.
Sword of Atlantis. Yeah, Atlantean sword. Yeah, that's right. That's it. And then and yeah, his throne don't even have a back. He just sits on it like a bench because that's all it is.
The throne of Aquilinius or something like that.
Yeah, Aquilonia.
Aquilonia.
Yeah. And then there's the nice lion door knockers.
And that comes with the throne, right?
Yeah. The throne and the figure, two separate purchases, but there was Entertainment Earth did like a together deal.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dope. Okay,
King
cool.
Conan looks very detailed, very nice. I like that.
Nice. If you're new to the channel, seeing some new faces. If you're new to the channel, guys, welcome to A Toy Kind of Mood, man. Thanks so much for coming by. And if you like what you see, like the show. It really helps the stupid algorithm we're always fighting. And subscribe, man. We have a show every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. We stay away from Wade's Tuesdays because that Marvel talk would just kill us right now. But I got to be part of that every Tuesday now. That was a blast last night. So yeah, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 Eastern. Join us at Toy Kind of Mood. Sometimes we do Saturday specials and occasionally a Thursday. I think G.I. Joe Day is February 1st on a Thursday. We'll probably be on Thursday that week. So, let's not lie. We're a G.I. Joe channel at this point. So, all right. So, look, there was a couple more number 5 picks, but they were picked higher. So, we'll talk about those later. And we're going to get right to number 4. And we're sticking with King Conan. It's the Mezco version.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Yeah. So I had the Super 7 version on pre-order for the longest time because Conan the Barbarian is one of my all-time favorite movies. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Conan to me. That's what I knew as Conan before I realized or learned about, Arthur Conan Doyle and
Robert E. Yeah.
Or Robert E. Yeah.
Robert E. Howard.
Howard. Yeah. Whatever it is, that dude that wrote that thing about those people.
Conan creator.
Yeah. And I ended up canceling it because it just doesn't scale with my stuff. And as awesome as it is, it was pricey. And where am I going to put it? Because I'm already out of room. And I didn't get any of the other Mezco Conans. I was just kind of getting into them when the second one came out. And so when they released this and I saw the bearded head sculpt and it's got better articulation and it'll scale with the rest of my stuff for photographs and everything. It was a no-brainer. It was an instant order. I may swing back to that Super 7 if Entertainment Earth still has it and does one of their crazy Black Friday sales or whatever. Right, but this thing just looks off the hook.
Yeah, this is my preference. This is the one I have on pre-order, but I'm way more of a Mezco than a Super 7. But that said, Romo's pick for that suit, that's one of the best Super 7 figures. But I'm kind of worried what Tumadre here is saying is like the final product sometimes doesn't end up like the renders, So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, I love what they do with Thundercats. I think those are pretty great, but otherwise, it's hit and miss. Like a lot of the G.I. Joe Ultimates didn't end up as great as the original.
The two Arnolds that they came out with, the two prior Arnolds, they're a little cartoony. Like they got like really big wing-looking lats, and obviously they don't have the likeness right, so it's kind of looks like Arnold. But the Thulsa Dooms, those look amazing. Especially the snake-headed one, and for not having the likeness rights to James Earl Jones, like it's pretty close.
Yeah, that's what's up. Love seeing the common friends we got, Wade. So shout out to Chad. We have some common friends, common fans, whatever. So
nice.
Big ups to Chad. Good to see a lot of familiar faces in the community. Okay, moving on to the next number 4. And we're sticking with big, burly, shirtless dudes with swords and axes. Bobby, you have another Filmation pick here. It's He-Man.
Look, dude, I think we both know that the only one bigger on He-Man is our good friend Steven. I love He-Man, everything about it. And this looks straight off, like just the Skeletor looks straight off the cartoon. I love that they actually give him a sheath for the power sword. The knees on the Origins are always kind of like a little weird looking to me, but everything else is
Right.
fantastic. Looks great, and I can just put this next to my He-Man DVD set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you got to pick. They had to pick what side of the kneecap to do the articulation on. So
yeah,
that's
my
question. Well, my question for you is: are you buying two? Because it looks really sweet with that new packaging, that new Filmation packaging. Are you buying two, one to mess with and one to keep carded, or what are you doing with these?
Yeah, I'll get two.
But man, it's once you rip it open.
You know what? Here's the thing. I know this is going to retail, so I will get one when it comes out. Keep that in a box, and when they go on clearance, I'll grab one. Like that's what I did last time. Got one.
Oh,
boom.
perfect. That's smart.
I got Skeletor back there. I have two Skeletors. One I opened. One I got signed by Alan Oppenheimer. Same show with He-Man. Like I'm gonna get one, keep it in box. The other one, open it, and probably display it by my TV with the other Origins He-Man.
Nice. We have a question real quick. Was the He-Man buck for that Super 7? I think that's the question, right? It wouldn't be a He-Man buck for Mezco. They don't have He-Man.
Oh, well, he's saying because the Four Horsemen designed those bodies that Super 7 uses, and they originally designed them for He-Man back in the day.
Then I could see that.
Gotcha.
Like, I just love Tu Madre's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? That's tan gorda. Okay. All right, what else we got next? Oh, we're sticking in that whole same Conan kind of universe with this pick, man. I love this. Tony, go ahead, Red Sonja.
Yeah, no, the Epic Hacks Red Sonja, dude. As soon as I saw her, because I'm always looking at loose collector stuff, dude. I'm like, it's expensive, but it's so badass if you just had a whole shelf cube in your detolf of just the loose collector stuff. And then I saw this, and I think they're making a Red Sonja, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure though, but I saw Epic Hacks, and it's like all her gear is sweet, dude. You can make a lot of different looks, her weapons, her hands, her belts, different shoulder pieces, the pissed off head, the cute head, the other one, man. It's just this one's like, whoa,
she's looking good. Oh, man, what was that? Sorry.
I said Red Sonja's getting some love here. It looks great.
Oh yeah.
It does.
She's looking good for 50, celebrating a 50th anniversary. So it looks awesome.
Is she $50 too? I think she's $49, something like that.
Oh, I'm talking about 50th anniversary. I don't know.
I know. I'm just saying. You said 50. I'm like, I think she is $50. I don't know.
Well, it's a lot of stuff, so it's not bad.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen another. I've got to remember other Epic Hacks figures. I still gotta check them out. But I saw this like,
I just love this guy's name, Jeffrey Stalemate Ball. It's like super epic.
Yeah, Loose Collector Stony has been out for a while. That's true. With Purgatory and Lady Death. And
has Epic Hacks done any 6-inch figures aside from their skeletons? The skeletons were cool, but aside from that,
skeletons were dope. I am not sure. I gotta look them up.
Let us know in the comments, guys.
Yeah, what do they call the 6-inch line? Is it like the Epic Hacks Legends or something like that?
Something like that.
It has a slightly different name to do.
Yeah, Rick Jones in the comments was saying that Robert E. Howard created Red Sonja too. That's correct.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Moving on to another number 4 pick.
Oh shit!
Jack Kirby. Look what he's drawing, man. Look what he's drawing. Terrible, the worst Photoshop in the history of America, but I thought it was cool. I mean, he's got your shirt and everything, bro. Come on.
Damn. So did he draw the shirt and then drew the what?
I don't
this
know,
reminds
man.
me of that ad on YouTube that you see all the time where the guy's sitting at the bar and the guy comes and asks him where he got his shirt, and it's a shirt of him sitting at that bar.
Right.
And he's like, where do you think I got it? And it's like, I don't know. But yeah, that reminds me of that. But yeah, NECA Jack Kirby. I'm gonna have him whooping the Marvel Legend Stan Lee's ass.
There you go.
Nah, it'll just be cool. Honestly, I want to get this Jack Kirby, and I might set up a whole shelf just dedicated to like Jack Kirby and his creations and stuff. That'd be so cool.
Badass, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I thought that was
Jack Kirby drawing Odious.
Bobby, you're a big time comic guy, Marvel guy. Go ahead, Bobby. Talk about this.
I forgot this was coming out this year. I definitely need to get him and put him with my Stan Lee. Yeah. I mean, anyone who's knows anything about Marvel knows that Jack, is sole creator, like co-creator of like half of it. And yeah, like it's just an amazing. I thought I was done with NECA this year, but obviously I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
gotcha. Great pick. I'm loving the show, man. So many great, like,
it's a badass.
Just, you know, we're always like Hasbro and Joe and all this stuff. It's awesome to see all these different amazing toys, man. I hope you guys are digging what we're doing. Speaking of Bizarro stuff, man, I shout out to Black Genghis. He's making me $250 poorer because he put this on. I think this was like one of his most anticipated, like, for this year. Well, like last year, and of course it's delayed because it's Mezco. But it's making my list, KJ. So at number 4, this 2-pack with Flat Top and Dick Tracy, man. As a massive fan of the cartoon back in the day, I was like, you know, the movie's cool, Warren Beatty and everything, but man, the cartoon was where it was at. And I was like, all right, when am I ever going to get, you know, a Dick Tracy set like this, like anywhere ever again? So I was like, all right, I'll just do it. And I pre-ordered it from BBTS. So you got any thoughts on this one, Wade?
Initially I passed on it. I should have pre-ordered it because it looks cool, but I didn't really want Flat Top. You know, I just wanted Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'll wait it out and see what happens. See if they do like a previews exclusive version, maybe like a black and white. That'd be dope, right? A black and white one. That'd be cool. But
for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably cave and get it because it looks really cool.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too where now I'll probably end up getting like the villains when I go to like a convention and meet like someone selling it like in hand, and it's for, you know, they're just gonna sell it probably for retail or something. So like, yeah, you're like, whatever. I come home from Comic-Con with something. You know, it's kind of like one of those things. I can't see myself like pre-ordering villains for Dick Tracy, but at least with Flat Top, you know, they gave him like the cloth goods looks and a million accessories, and then at least he has someone to fight, you know. So he's not just by himself like chilling with, you know. But then again, we talked about this with, I think, KJ and Fabster. We were like, you could put him with like the classic Batman, the classic, you know, like that kind of thing, you know what I mean? So you know, the golden era, the golden age Batman and stuff like that. So he kind of fits in with a lot of different things. So super dope pick. All right. So hey, we're flying for you, Wade. We wanted to get you out of here by 9.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to rush you guys.
Nope, it's all your fault. So
I'm all for it. I gotta be up at 4 a.m. again.
Yeah.
The same here. That's the thing. I gotta go to bed.
No, you guys are good. I actually originally was booked on a show too, so I would have been sped up, but then it got pushed back. So anyway, we're good there, and now we're in our top 3. So again, if I didn't call one of your picks, it's because we're gonna include it later. Top 3, we're going to you, Wade. This is the one you've been showing off a lot. You showed it yesterday and today, I believe, and you had a lot to say. So now let us know.
Yeah, I'm hyped about these weird ass fucking things. Like the Mickey Mouse one is just so creepy, you know. And you know, the cowboy one at first I was like, I don't know, but now that they like Axie Toys has been posting videos showing the accessories and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, man, I'm hyped up about these because they're just so bizarre, so weird. They've got the cool soft goods. They've got the weird ass accessories. Look at Mickey Mouse's gloves are like skeleton hands, and just everything about it is just so bizarre. The only thing I don't like about them is that they are a little tall. I think the scale is like 7.5 inches or something.
Oh, wow.
You know, whatever. It is what it is. But the figures look amazing. So yeah, I cannot wait for these. These are very high on my anticipated list.
Looking like Five Nights at Freddy's shit right here.
Yeah. It looks scary as shit. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna buy it and hide it. Watch, like, hide it for myself.
Right.
I think I have it. Okay, no, I actually got another shot. There we go. I wanted to make sure.
And then there's black and white versions too.
Oh, they're looking wearing the. I'm gonna fuck that dude up wearing the Odious shirt. It's actually that's copyright infringement.
I had to fuck with you this whole time with the slides since you have your own figure.
You should put Odious based on every one of our picks and shit.
Yeah. And I just did that, but yeah, does this you want to add anything with these 2 shots here? These are interesting, man.
Yeah, they just look so cool, and you know, they kind of it's a missed opportunity with the scale, because if it would have been 1/12 scale, I think a lot of people would have bought the cow or the I don't know what the fuck it is. The regular, not the Mickey Mouse one, the other one. I think people would have bought that for customizing because the look is so just like generic almost. You know, you could just use that as a street goon or throw a Gomez head on there. There's all kinds of different options, but the scale kind of messes that up. But look at Mickey Mouse.
He actually looks like a good rival for Odious.
yeah,
the one on the right, yeah.
Well, what is the scale? What is the scale?
I guess it'd be 1/10. I don't know. It's like 7 inches or 7.5 inches.
Oh, okay. So McFarlane-ish.
I was looking at these two.
Yeah.
That's not when you say it, when you put it like that, that doesn't seem too bad.
Right.
The price on them isn't terrible either. I think they're like 50.
Yeah.
I mean, they look badass. I saw them. I debated for a hot minute, and then they have the black and white versions too.
Oh yeah, the
really old school.
The black and white Mickey looks crazy. Yeah. I mean, look at him right there. He looks fucking weird. What the hell's in it? It looks like a bar of soap with a snake coming out of it. What the fuck?
A slingshot in his back.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the world of bones. We are dead. We will search for life. What the fuck? I never read that weird ass shit.
Welcome to the world of bones. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
This
was an absolute treat to talk about stuff like this. So a lot of fun. So that was your number 3 pick. And then my number 3. Okay, G.I. Joe time, all you fans out there. G.I. Joe fanboys, Storm Shadow. So we're finally getting a Tommy head, and we got all the accessories there, looking real dope as Mezco would, right? So got real dope looking size and pickaxes and all kind of like little kind of stars to throw and stuff, different arrows and kind of blades. Yeah. But yeah, he's got the hooded look, and I just love the look at the bottom, and the articulation's good enough to do it. So yeah, it's gonna be sick. I love the whole like the samurai up top and the right too, man. Cloth goods on Storm Shadow is gonna be crazy. So I guess if I were to have one request, it would to give him just the version 2 look with it, because it's cloth goods. So just it would have been sick to. I know they don't really do the interchangeable torso thing, but just something to give us version 1 and 2. You know what I mean? So that would have been icing on the cake, but a lot of fun. Is that a real chain on the nunchucks? It should be, because it's Mezco. They usually do that stuff. So yeah, Mezco's
like a wire running through it.
Wire, yeah, it could be too. Mezco Zartan is an instant buy. Yeah, that would be up their alley because of what they already make would fit with Zartan with the different looks and everything. So
all his weapons are dope.
Yeah, I'm a big mark for Stormy, so had to go with that at my number 3. And that actually reminds me, should show this off because we're running a little promotion here for those joining late. Check it out. Go to gijive.store, gijive.store. Awesome gear. I'm wearing one right here. Straight out of Cobra, straight out of Springfield. Freaking dope ass shirt. So slickalicious. So go check that out. gijive.store. 20% off. A toy kind of mood. ATKM 20. Go check that out, guys. For sure. I'll run the banner so you get that info down there. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Cool. All right. Let's go to the next pick. Oh, we're sticking with kind of the Hasbro verse, if you will. We got Optimus Prime. A lot of different picks here.
Oh, shit.
This was an honorable mention for yours truly. And it was number 3 for Spec, but it was also number 2 for Bobby. So I'll go with you, Bobby, because this was number 2 on your list. That you usually don't rank Transformers very high in your on your list. So I'm very curious as to why, man. I mean, I know why. It's a super dope official Optimus from '86 movie, but tell me about it.
I have been waiting for this fucking figure since they started making these Transformers figures. I have been waiting for this version of Optimus since we started doing this goddamn show. I've been waiting for this fucking Optimus.
Yep.
For God damn.
It's been different. It's always been a little different, yeah.
It's always been different. It's either off the cartoon or was it big enough or
too
was
techy
cartoon or yeah, I got you.
This I have been waiting because like Trav, like you and I talked about like when we really only get the '86 movie. Like there, I've gotten a few others, like from me, like randomly. But that Optimus, I have been waiting for this figure for 4 years. I love.
If you only need one, and you don't want to buy like Masterpiece or anything super expensive, this is it.
Exactly.
This is it.
This is your Optimus.
Just like that.
Like once I get him, the only Transformers I will need are RC, which I'll get her eventually because I can get her on clearance, and Bumblebee, a true '86 Volkswagen Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Other than that, like once I get this, I'm done.
Well, here's the thing. You answered the question. If this came out 3 years ago, no one would buy the other ones. That's why they had other Transformers as multimedia, Earthspark, Netflix, War for Cybertron. They have to sell those first in order to. Now they know everyone's bread and butter is 86.
Yeah, but like Earthspark's marketed towards a much younger crowd.
Sure, for sure. I'm just still.
But like, we started off, we had the Siege Optimus Prime, which had the Cybertronian truck mode.
Yes, it transforms. It's Hasbro, all Hasbro Transformers transform.
And the Siege version is cool. And then they came out with the Earthrise version with the trailer.
That one's dope.
People had complaints. I love it. I still think it's a great Optimus. And if they never released this Optimus, that would still be my #1 Hasbro Optimus. But as soon as I saw that they were doing the Studio 86, and then this picture popped up, it was game over. I mean, like, how do you critique that? That is your cartoon Optimus. That is the quintessential
the Matrix of leadership.
Yeah, and the trailer, and it's got the proper stripe on it, and
it's just proper.
I'm hyped for this.
It's let me step in here real quick. It's not up for pre-order yet, but it probably will on the next fan stream. We can almost guarantee that with this leak.
What is that accessory? Is that a blunt next to the axe? What is that?
It's probably a laser blast or
okay.
Oh, you know what? That might be the energy thing that like Megatron puts into his like side, or it's a giant robo blunt, like you said.
It looks like a club, like that.
It looks like a club, dude.
But if you don't have the Transformers soundtrack in your head while you're
I do right now.
Stop.
Yeah,
we're all waiting.
Energon Blunt. Love it.
Energon Blunt. There it is.
That's dope. All right, but yeah, that was a big pick, and I only collect Studio Series 86, and actually, I'm like clearance waiting those, and they just usually sell out, and then I just forget to get them or never get to get them. So this one, I'm just gonna pre-order. It's Optimus Prime, no clearance waiting. Except this will be the one that hits clearance because they'll make 7,000 of them. But I'm not chancing it. I'm buying it right away. I don't care.
Well, it's such a weird. It's a weird thing. You never know which ones are going to hit retail and which ones just end up online.
What was it? Snarl? Cannot find Snarl.
Well,
right? Is that the one?
But like Sludge was the same way. And then after, it was like months after all the internet people got him, like he Target. But like the current Commander class, which is the Armada Optimus Prime, never seen him at retail ever.
Yeah.
And then Jetfire, like you never saw Jetfire at Target.
The new Transformers comic from Skybound. I read all 4 issues and all those. Daniel Warren Johnson wrote a wrestling comic, so he's a wrestling fan. Sorry, I love wrestling. I'm going to talk about it and piss Wade off. No, just kidding. So anyway, but no, the German suplex. He spoiler alert, but the German suplex he does in issue 1. Go read it. But no, it's amazing. We're gonna have so much fun if with the articulation, if it works out that way to get these. It'll do the Okada Rainmaker and everything. So super. Yeah, look, there's a lot of doubt in these pictures, but we'll take it with a grain of salt.
They came from Cybertron.com, and they've been pretty accurate with most of their stuff. So we'll see.
For sure. All right, we're sticking with the Hasbro verse, and our number 3 pick for my man Tony. He's got Tombstone up here, and I pre-ordered this bad boy. He's dope.
Yeah, dude, I need my gangsters, man. Fill them out. I mean, I still have a custom made of that. I think it was a wrestling that Triple H figure with the black suit. Remember him? Customized one of those bad boys for my own tombstone. Yeah, whatever Triple H wore, a black suit, and this is excellent, dude. It's a fitted suit for old school tombstone. They finally gave us one, so he'll be going in with my Marvel Legends gangsters.
Yeah, he looks good for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird how they did his extra head sculpt. The freaking neck is the ball peg. It's like, what are you guys doing? Yeah. But whatever.
A weird choice for Hasbro for sure. Like you see that on some of those, like shit, like James Bond or what, like one of those types of things. But it's weird that Hasbro did it.
Yeah, it's like a whole neck peg joint. Well, I
mean,
makes whatever.
Me think they were taking this one serious, just doing something different. You know, they were really into this one. So
maybe. Yeah, that's cool. That's a quintessential tombstone you need. So
yeah, no, he's
badass for me, man.
He's dope, and he's in the what's that comic right now, Bobby? The Gang War. He's in that one right Gang now. War. So his daughter is like taking over his spot.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby, isn't he like powered up now? Isn't he like he's got Luke Cage powers now, right?
Okay, so no, they kind of like that. He's kind of bulletproof.
Yeah,
but right now, New York is like in the Spider-Man Daredevil comics. It is going through Gang War. And all like with him getting taken out at his son's wedding, the heads and Madame Mask like beats her dad half to death and throws Flathead off the church top and in front of the mob, going, "I'm your new boss. Now I'm your the head." It's really good. I'm really enjoying Gang War.
I actually liked Jackpot today. I read it and I was like, this is gonna be trash. It's some like Mary Jane thing, and it was actually really good comic. I liked it.
So Jackpot, so Mary Jane and Black Cat are actually like teaming up.
Yeah,
kind of like Peter Parker's exes, and Mary Jane has some magic abilities now. After
doing some sexy things.
Zach Webb kind of fucked up a little bit, but he gave her magic power. So okay, we'll see how it runs.
Wow.
Oh, very cool. All right, so what else we got going on here? And then, Bobby, your number 3 was Sabretooth and Wolverine. We already talked about that. So we'll move that away. And now it's Wade's turn for his number 2 pick. We're flying, guys. Hour and a half, and we're at number 2. Unparalleled Universe. Take us through. This figure is incredible. Agent Venom.
So Revoltech, I've been kind of on and off, but like with the new Moon Knight, I've kind of gotten a lot of faith that they could do a good job on this Agent Venom. This is another character where like I feel that we don't have a good version of him, and it sucks because he's such a cool character and he just like looks fun, but there hasn't been any fun figures. Like Marvel Select did a decent one, the Marvel Legends one sucks, and that's where we're at. But like this thing looks amazing. So if he's as good as Moon Knight, this shit might be my number 1 figure next year.
It looks crazy.
Yeah. It does look number 1 worthy though. It's that shot on the right is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, with all the guns, the tentacles holding the guns and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I hope look at all the stuff. Look normal. That's the one thing I'm hoping for.
What was that? Can you say it one more time?
I hope he could stand there and look normal, because that's one thing that Revoltech always struggles with. Their figures always look insane, but hopefully he could look normal, just standing, hanging out on the Marvel shelf.
Yeah, in a static pose. Yeah, this is the Flash Thompson Agent Venom, right? Yeah. Flash Thompson. Yeah,
for sure. No, it's a sick pick. All right, and that's number 2. And then our number 2 now is gonna be crazy.
Oh my goodness!
We got 4 pictures because we got 4 turtles, and most of us picked this. Well, at least 3 out of 5 of us. So at number 2, Tony's Figs, Dave Speck, and myself all picked this without telling each other what our picks were.
Very nice.
So that's pretty incredible that number 2, the Mezco turtle. So I don't know about you, Wade, but when I went to Comic-Con and saw this, I was like, this is the best thing I saw at Comic-Con. And I walked away because promo images were good and there was some trepidation there, but to me, and I tell everyone, it's like I don't collect it. I don't have the NECA turtles. I don't have Super 7, mostly just because I didn't want to get. They're amazing. I just didn't want to get too crazy with it, and I think I only have like Ronin. But to me, this is like the only turtles you need. Like, just the scale is great. They have the classic Playmates vibes, anything from the classic cartoon from Nickelodeon, and then all the way to taking some of the aesthetics from some of the toys I mentioned too. Before I talk to the boys about their number 2 pick, I'd like your thoughts on these turtles from Mezco.
Yeah, I think I'm with you where like I wasn't convinced by the promo shots. I think the promo shots were trash really, and like they were kind of deceiving because there was some areas where like the articulation would fold onto itself and it'd be like that shit's not going to move like that. It's all digital, So like to me I didn't pre-order these to begin with. And then when I saw them at Comic-Con, just like you said, I was like, "Oh man, I fucked up," because they look amazing in person, and these are some great pictures here to show how good they look. But yeah, they look. Go back to that last picture if you don't mind, please. One thing,
Absolutely.
look at the bend on Donnie's arm. That's crazy. Like you don't get that out of any other Ninja Turtle, because they use soft goods for the straps. So yeah, I'm very excited about these. I ended up pre-ordering them on Entertainment Earth, but
same.
Yeah, they look ridiculous. They look really good.
And there's unique body sculpts for each turtle. I mean, look at that spinning nunchuck effect. I mean, you got the melted pizza, and then in some of these shots, we got different cloth goods, soft goods, the trench coats, the cloaks, and then you mentioned the harnesses, the ninja belts and everything. Like, look at you get everything in this set. Yeah, it's $400, $100 each turtle, but you get everything you ever need in one set. Think about all the NECA or Super 7 or whatever you buy. It's got to be more than 400 for most collectors who collect turtles. And if you just buy this, I mean, there's also Playmates, of course, too. So if you just have this, that's all you need. Look at the skin tone and color and the fleshing of the paint. Oh my goodness.
I like how they're all slightly different.
Yep. It was all, so that was an honorable mention for you as well. And then Romo, go ahead, talk about I love your choices, Romo. I gave you a lot of shit. I gave you hell. I was like, why are you even going to be on this show?
Exactly.
You just create and custom G.I. Joe classified, and you occasionally buy a Marvel Legend, a cherry pick, and you had some great fucking choices on the show. You surprised the shit out of me. Your toy range has expanded, maybe because we've influenced you over the last year since you've joined our show.
Well, maybe, but no. Well, before Joe came out, I was all Marvel Legends. I would watch Wade and Anthony's Customs, and I would watch, MCU Collector and all the guys, all the big guys that did the Marvel reviews. And but no, these turtles are insane. Like you said, there's an end all be all, right? They look like they could contend for the end all be all of the turtles that you need, and you don't need anything else. I would love. I mean, I'm different. I would want them all red masks. The multicolored masks of the cartoon. I'm a comic book guy, so I mean, still
bend that elbow, show us. All right, there we go. We got it.
And he gives us more than 90.
Pretty decent articulation from Wade Merrick.
More than 90 every time.
Oh, yeah. Hey, but you know what kind of sucks is they could have just included red heads for all of them, Like, why not throw them in there?
I know it's $400 damn.
Yeah.
I know. Great. Yeah. They could have done that.
Red, I mean, you got to make them all look like Raph, but the weapons are awesome. They're so detailed. Even if it's all the detail in their turtle skin, dude, they look badass. It's like, and once I saw these, like, oh my god, these destroy the turtle 4-pack, and the turtle 4-pack I thought was fire.
Oh yeah, that was great. I mean, just look at, oh man, I love the classic, just the Playmate look, but bringing it to like this new level of like detail on the skin with the different wrinkles and facial structure, facial features, and everything, and like all the battle wounds. Yeah, exactly. The battle wounds, the battle worn shell, and everything.
Their shells and their
my
chest.
Goodness. We're not getting the 4 heads. Maybe that'll be some kind of exclusive in the future. But to be honest, once I get these, I won't care. Yeah, I mean, I won't care. I'm not doing that. I'm fine with this.
They look dope.
It.
They look sweet.
So Spec,
Spec,
this was your number 2 as well. So go ahead before we go to our
well, I mean, a bunch of us had this as our, hyped up, hoping to get before the end of 2023. So it's only natural.
No, I wasn't. I did not want to get hit up with a $440 because of tax bill right before Christmas.
But when we did those lists, we had these on there of like, our most anticipated figures.
Absolutely.
So
I'm glad
obviously they got pushed, they didn't come out. So this kicks over to my most anticipated list. Same thing you guys all say. It's a great amalgamation of the comic, of the cartoon, of different versions of the cartoon, because I see cues from like the 2012, which has become my favorite version of the cartoon. And like, it's just everything, the texture, the detail, the weapons, the accessories, hopefully they'll have a little more articulation than like your standard Mezco. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, I don't know, but like, hopefully they'll be very dynamic. They will definitely have more articulation than NECA. And so I mean, we'll see what happens with all my NECA turtles once these pop up.
Right.
Sure. So, I mean, Bobby, you're a big turtle guy who didn't make your list. I know you don't really collect Mezco or too much of it, but I still want your opinion on these turtles, man. I mean, this was almost a widespread, a toy kind of mood thing. You ruined it.
Look, if I was single and didn't collect everything, I would 1,000% have gotten these. Because they're fantastic. They look amazing. I do have the NECA 4-pack, and I've got the In Disguise turtles up there. I've got my Super 7s over there.
You're pretty much, that's the thing. I don't have that stuff, so I don't know if I'm throwing, even as much as I love these and as much as it won the Moody Award at Comic-Con or whatever. I don't think I'm pre-ordering these right away. And even when these did come out, I wasn't sure, man. $400 on anything is not an automatic for almost anybody. But you have all the stuff that maybe kind of fills that void, right?
Here's the thing. I've got the original Playmates still. I've got the San Diego 2016 case with all 4 of them in there. I've got the 4-pack In Disguise. I've got the 4 Super 7s. I've got the 4 from the Mutant Mayhem. Like, I have every fucking turtle you can imagine. And
look at the comment, Bobby. Look at the comment. That's for you, man.
And I have the original 2000 4 turtles, one that like they just re-released and no one can find them. I have those. I've got every iteration of the turtles. This was very hard to say no to, but it was either them or the Hiss Tank, and guess which one I got.
Right.
And honestly, if I got these, my wife goes, "What did you spend $400 on?" It would not go over well. It would not go over well. So look, these are amazing, and if I could sell a script here or there,
lottery.
Exactly. The lottery, like, I would 1,000% get these. These are beautiful. Like look at that. Like, I even told you when you went to with New York Comic Con. I wish I could get these. These are fantastic.
You know what they go great with? Odious, man. Odious hanging with these turtles or wrestling.
These ones. Remember these ones, Moody? Remember these?
Look, I have those. I have 2 of them. Yeah.
These are so.
I hate those necks.
Like the neck. Well, this is how they were drawn with Eastman and Laird.
No, for sure, it's accurate. If it's accurate.
And then these ones, these are knockoffs, and they look.
Oh yeah. I've got Tony. I've got the original Leo, not the knockoff, but I have the knockoff Michelangelo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you can't even tell the difference. Like, I didn't even know there was a difference.
So, Moody don't like that neck.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I have the cartoon. I have the Mirage. I have the Playmate re-release. I have the Universal Monster. I had the Super 7. I sold the Super 7s. So far, only the Turtles have sold. I still have a bunch of the other Super 7s. So I got it. Once this movie wraps, I'll get back to listing that stuff because I need them gone to make space. But yeah, it's just like, you know, I'll very likely end up getting the Archie wrestling versions.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
I do need those. I love those.
You got those little fart ones.
It looks like we have just over 20 minutes, and we actually almost pretty much all picked individual number one. So we're gonna roll. But I do want to ask if they come out for anyone here, if they come out with like Casey or Shredder or Splinter, are we doing it, or are we just sticking with the turtle, or are we like all in on Mezco turtle line?
They've already announced Casey. They've already shown the pictures.
Right.
For
it was one of those Mezco toy fair things. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know right now. I'm saying no, but
Casey, yes, I'm a hockey guy, so
I
might,
yeah. I'll say no. Maybe Splinter. Maybe Splinter comes out. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I'll spring for Splinter.
So Wade, you have them pre-ordered. Are you gonna also do Casey and Splinter and Shredder and?
Yeah, I'll probably go all in like an idiot, but
yeah, same idiots for life.
Look behind him. Look at all the figs. He gets everything.
He's got a couple toys. He's got a couple toys. All right, guys, we have a couple toys left to talk about. We got a couple toys left to talk about. Number one. This was also, this pick was an honorable mention for myself and Romo, and it's Bobby's 1A. So since you have two number ones, you're gonna have to go fast. We got 20 minutes with Wade here. So let's go. We got number one, Angel Marvel Legends.
Ooh.
I think the picture is like self-explanatory. The only thing, look, I know this is like 80s Angel and more for me, more Defenders Angel. I like the blue from the 90s that he had.
I do too.
Yeah, but this figure is absolutely just killer. Look at the wings. Look at the face sculpt. Like everything about this is absolutely just stunning.
Both sculpts are great. I like them both. They're both different enough. You know, like with Smirk kind of brings a different. He almost reminds me with the smirk of Ozymandias from freaking Watchmen, almost.
And this is more the free flying, free carrying Warren Worthington before he got his wings harpooned and removed by Apocalypse. Well, I'm sorry, harpooned by Harpoon during Mutant Massacre, and then removed by Apocalypse.
Nice, but yeah, this was also an honorable mention for you, Tony.
Yeah, I just remember the old school champions team with Ghost Rider and I think Beast and him, and he was in the red with the halo on his chest. Yeah. So no, man, but these articulated wings are insane. Looks like you can almost fold them all the way in, better than any Hawkman fig. You know what I mean? So I mean, it looks crazy. It's a good buck for him. You know, they're gonna make a blue one. I bet.
Right.
Blue one, and we'll get it too. So
yeah, like Wade was saying, they're gonna give us that new block and the new articulation for the Archangel and.
Oh yeah, for the big guys, these look good. Like I said, this works for Black Panther. It works for Vision.
Yep.
It's awesome for Warren here. So. Yeah.
Did you have a quick thought on this, Wade?
Oh yeah, I pre-ordered it. I'm super down for this.
Yeah.
It would have been cool if they can't. If I don't know if there was a point in time where Warren Worthington was kind of dressed like this, but he had the blue skin. Like I guess that was like late 90s.
So
he went back to the
X Factor. Wasn't that X Factor?
No. So in the 90s, late 90s, when Joe Mad was drawing it, he had the blue face with this, but it was the blue
suit.
Blue suit.
Is that when him and Psylocke were hanging out a lot like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
would like to get that version.
They were banging. Yeah.
They were fucking. Yeah, I would like to get that version.
Yeah, same. That's the only thing. But yeah, that.
But
yeah, this is cool. I'm super down for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
It comes out, tentative for April, so probably sooner. It was $34.99, so good price, I think, for this. So, all right, moving on. That was Bobby's number 1A. 1A. Okay.
Yes.
All right, Unparalleled Universe. Ooh, we got Daredevil in the house. Mayfix.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this because like I said before, I'm a big Mayfix fan, and I I like the Marvel Legends 3-pack Daredevil, but I don't know. I just think this is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be better than these promo pictures are showing because like the shoulders look kind of crazy and it's kind of. I think it's going to be better than what we're seeing here. Well, I hope it is. I'm kind of like
gangly.
I'm like, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm anticipating what I think it's going to be, and that's what I'm excited about, you know. But yeah, Mayfex is killing it, so I think they'll do a good job on this Daredevil.
Honestly, like when we did our best of 2023, the Nightwing Mayfix was my number 1, and actually I just got that X Factor Cyclops. If they have that, if those bodies are used for the Daredevil, it will be absolutely fantastic.
And it would make sense if Nightwing was used for Daredevil.
Exactly.
He looks a little more slender than Nightwing, don't he? Or is it me? It's just me. I don't know.
His upper torso doesn't look as wide.
Yeah.
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 Right.
But
that was.
I don't know. I hope it's good though, because I love Daredevil and I love Mayfex. So I have high hopes for this, but I will admit these pictures aren't the most flattering. But like the picture right here where he's just standing up with his arms down to the side towards the bottom there.
Right.
Like it looks dope right there. I think these other ones are kind of a victim of poor posing.
Yeah. They do look good.
Yeah.
But Wade, who we fooling? Your number 1 figure of the year has to be Odious. Come on, man.
No, I hope that's on everyone else's list. That's my
yeah, for sure. It can't be on your list. But we'll
the red and black lumberjack.
Yeah, the red and black lumberjack.
Dude, go if you don't have Odious yet, go to
unparalleleduniverse.net.
Unparalleleduniverse.net, unparalleleduniverse.blackcartel.net. Go check it out. You could buy him right now. And we did a whole showcase on him earlier. We talked to, if you're joining us late, we talked to Wade about Odious in the beginning of the show. Watch the replay gang. People do it.
There you go.
Just wanted to put that out there before we move on to our next pick. Spec, your number 1 is a rumor. So I have a bunch of weird pictures here because it's a Felix 112.89 Joker. So kind of looking at the Felix Heath Ledger. You got a picture of Jack, of course, and then an 89 Joker from somebody else. So that's just kind of.
I think it's that one's from Beast Kingdom, which is an 8-inch.
It was.
It's a big one, yeah.
So 5K Toys mentioned on Instagram somewhere earlier in the year that the 89 Nicholson Joker from Felix should be up for pre-order soon. And if that happens, like I'll be through the roof because the Ledger Felix Joker is a just phenomenal figure.
Right.
It's got one wonky head sculpt, but the one that's in that photo like looks just like him.
So good.
Soft goods look dope.
Soft goods look good. Like you could take the overcoat off, you can take the jacket off and just have him down to the vest. Like he's got real socks with the pattern on it from the movie, like a bunch of accessories that all come from the movie. But if they make the Jack Nicholson, and it'll just pair so well with the Mezco Michael Keaton. And like I said, earlier, like that would be the holy trilogy of Jokers, is to have Romero, Ledger, and Nicholson.
I'm with you. Nice.
So,
all right.
The instant they say it's happening, money's gone.
I'm nervous I'll follow suit because I got the Mezco 89 Batman too. So all right, let's move on. We got a 1B. Also, we got his nemesis. It's Batman. Now this is a reissue because I own this figure, Bobby. But let's keep it brief. Tell us why this reissue made your 1B for Batman. Hush.
Because I've been wanting him since he was sold out originally. And I know they just dropped the last November they dropped the Hush in the black, which not a fan of that one. And so I've been on Mercari waiting for it to drop, and the closest I found was $90, but it was missing a head and a bunch of stuff. I'm like, no. So the minute I saw this came up on Big Bad, and they're I was actually Preternia on Instagram. I'm like, oh, this is up now for release. I'm like, oh, mine, done. Don't even threw it on a card. And this is 100%. I'll put that with my Nightwing. And sadly, Superman Hush sold out. So I have to wait for that to be re-released.
Mm-hmm. Or pay big money.
Exactly. It's going for like 120, 130 on Macari. So
I don't know about
there. But this I've been wanting this for years, and now that it's finally available, fuck yeah.
All right, this guy posted this twice. I start it, but I'm just gonna post it because I don't want him to have him post it 3 times. So random trivia: actor Lori Faso. Why are you doing this to me? Just give me normal names like Lori Brown. Lori
English is hard.
So voiced Raphael from the live action Turtle movie and voiced Tunnel Rat on the animated G.I. Joe movie. Of course, we always have to talk about G.I. Joe on the show because everyone else hates everything. So that's just the way it is. So, all right, let's get back to the show. Cool trivia. All right.
On that Batman, like on their first release, the cape was like kind of fucked up. Like the for mine anyways, and other ones that I've seen, that the wires wouldn't stay where they were kind of like mounted to the right here, but they wouldn't stay.
No, yeah.
And since then, Mafex has gotten so much better with capes. So, like, I have this Batman I think it's like, that's thrown somewhere. I think last time I saw it was like all dusty and shit. But
well, if you ever need $90, clean it. So he just told you what the resale is.
Huge
I might be thinking about it.
Yeah, but I don't know. Those wires piss me off. I just hope that on the reissue, because I'd buy the reissue if the wires are fixed.
Yeah. Okay. Great point. Yep. All right. So that was his 1B. And the good news is this next number 1 pick is like everyone's number 1 pick. Is Jada Toys Street Fighter, included all of them because
all fucking day, dude. All fucking
day. Some people were putting like Guile and Can. I'm like, no, this whole fucking line is number 1. Not representing what Unparalleled Universe is saying. I'm just saying for a lot, at least Tony and I.
Toys for sure, they're killing it.
Yeah, no, dude, they crushed it at LA Comic-Con, and San Diego Comic-Con, and dude, June's a good dude doing a lot of interviews, and these figures have been absolutely
so laid back.
knocked out. Yeah, dude, look. I mean, just look at them. I want to give a shout out to, I don't know where all the pictures came from, but I got some from Toy Migos and I believe Toy Habits website too. So just giving a shout for some of these great shots. I know some of these shots are individual shots from LA Comic-Con from Toy Migos. So I want to give a shout out to them. But yeah, look at that Vega. If I had to pick one figure though, it'd be Vega, with the mask. As you can see out on the left hand, his left hand, he's holding it up, but Sagat looks great. And Bison is the next one coming after Ken. And then we got DJ, Guile. So Bobby, Guile was your number 5. You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, I had Guile at number 5. I think I had Cammy as an honorable mention. They just fantastic. Like Jada is killing it with these, and it's just, I mean, like the fact that my Chun-Li's coming in Friday, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah, they just like they're quote unquote soft goods. It's rubber that feels and moves like actual clothing. No, it's a no-brainer. Like Jada. If Hasbro was smart, they'd be looking at what Jada's doing. There you go.
They're crazy.
I just want to continue saying what I tell you guys in the chat the last several days, and that's
tell you.
That's your picture in the middle. Good shot, dude. Good shot.
That's not my picture, is it?
That's my picture.
You just put it in the chat. I got it from the chat, so you stole it.
It's mine, yours? Motherfucker.
All right. It's my precious. My God. What the hell? My precious. All right, your precious picture. Anyways,
David put the one with the Audi on.
Oh yeah, your little penis picture.
Well, it's not my fault they made
them. You didn't tell Wade what you did. That shit was so fun. I said it's either
when you
penis or an Audi.
Well, they have a peg, right? They have a peg that goes through the top part of the gi and then through the belt and then holds the belt on. And when you pop that off, they made it flesh colored.
It looks like penis.
Oh man!
I'll send it to Wade. I'll send it to his Instagram.
You gotta tell June.
They almost put that in the slides, but I was like, nah. Yeah, and nobody can find this Ken except for MCU Collector.
I got him,
Brian.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Fucker.
Yeah, you found him too.
No,
MCU Collector, big homie right there. But
and I wasn't doing the line. Yeah. So fuck you guys.
Yeah, you got him too.
I enabled them all.
Yeah, Dave Speck found a bunch of them and sold them.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna
he did not.
He flipped them. But
All
yeah,
of them
look at
look
these. Look at
incredible.
these face shots. These are, I believe, these are Toy Migos shots too. If anybody doesn't,
they ever
yeah,
start doing freaking Mortal Kombat Final Fight, oh my god, they could get it. They could have all that. They could have all the video game fighters locked up. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
no one would be mad for that. I don't think.
Nope.
Video game stuff is great and everything, but I would love to see them do Invincible. I think they would kill it.
That'd be badass. Yeah.
Well, they're doing Cyberpunk, the anime that they have. I forgot the name of it now, but you
It's
guys
called
can help me out.
Cyberpunk, isn't it?
No, there's a name. It's on Netflix. We gotta Google it now.
They could do Samurai Showdown. Oh my goodness.
Well, they do. Obviously, they do Mega Man. You can watch a Mega Man review on Unparalleled Universe on YouTube. Edge Runners. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is the anime that they're doing the toy line from. The Cyberpunk one. And obviously Mega Man. How you feeling about that? For those who haven't saw your review, how you feel about that Mega Man? We don't have it on a list here, but yeah, talk about that Mega Man from Jada.
He's awesome. That's a if you just want a cool classic, regular old Mega Man, that's like perfect. And it's like $25 or something. Like any other Mega Man figure out there is expensive. So like for me, I'm not like a crazy Mega Man or a video game guy, so I like them because they were cool back in the day when I was a kid, and it's cool to have like a shelf of like the iconic video game characters. So for someone like me, it's like that's a no-brainer. And it's just aside from all that, it's just a fun little figure to mess around with.
Mm-hmm.
Does it give you PTSD and make you go back to the days where you're with your friends at Nintendo Power? Going, no, you got to jump here and do left there and dive.
Yeah.
Up, down, left, right.
Yeah, but it's a great figure, and like I have a shelf with Mario, Link, and the Jada Toy Street Fighter stuff. Who else is up there? I don't know, a bunch of bullshit, but just video game. I'm not a video game guy, but it's just cool to see like iconic characters all together.
Yeah, look at this, just this row, this murderer's row of toys that I need now. My God, butterfly joints. The articulation on these things with the accessories, multiple heads, $25. It is the best value out there. Maybe, along with G.I. Joe Classified at times when they pack stuff in, but this is about as good as it gets as well, too.
And Masterverse.
So, Masterverse is great value as well, especially for $5 or whatever. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Hey, but yeah, $12 or whatever you find it for. But yeah, these are all fantastic. And then when you guys were like giving me individual Jadas, I'm like, no, it's just gonna.
You didn't know what you were gonna do. You didn't have
we did. They're all gonna make the list. Just
at DesignerCon together. At DesignerCon, June was walking around with Dasim and Bison. And
oh man,
yeah, he was letting us play with Dasim. He didn't want us to post any pictures or anything. Like me and MC Collector were fucking with him, but like Dasim, that shit, dude, that shit's crazy. That's gonna be a fun figure. Like the attachments, they go on.
He has long limbs and shit.
Yeah, but they just go on so easily, and they have like a bendy wire in it, and like
oh hell, nice.
June and all them, they're like June is like an action figure fan, so like he finds creative ways to do things. Like so, how like bendy wires, they always have the hole for the wire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like it's always like a rubber material with holes in it. Like I couldn't find the holes at first. I was like, I know there's holes. Like he's like, yeah, they're right here. Like I found clever places to hide them, so you don't really notice them. So I was like, damn, this is gonna be dope.
That's clean, dude.
He said, what about Metal Gear Solid from Jada, since you're all fan casting? I don't know. There's kind of, and I heard the thing is with June is he's going to they're going to come out with stuff that he likes. So I guess he's known for Street Fighter. So the people are like, give us Mortal Kombat. That seems to be the instant answer. But if June is not into that, then we're not going to get it. I think that's kind of how they.
Well, if he's doing a cereal, they better make like Tiger Killer.
Yeah. I know we had Chester Cheetah. That was a Jada. Was that Jada?
That was Jada.
Yeah, that was on your list.
It's a great figure. It's so much fun.
It is. It's stupid and fun at the same time.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Well, it's like whoever thought they needed a figure of Chester Cheetah. But I got him on
and he looks cool as shit.
And he's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
they should do Mortal Kombat and don't come out with Scorpion and Sub-Zero for ever, just to piss people. Just come out with all
they probably would do that. He would.
And we'll still buy them like freaking hotcakes. You know what I mean? They'd be sick. But I hate Is it wired? No, I think it's plastic. I already got rid of the slide. So.
Well, Wade, did you play with it? You played with them Bison?
It was soft goods, but I can't remember if it was wired. I don't think so because it pegged into the shoulder pads. I don't remember if it was wired.
Oh,
it's definitely soft goods though.
Nice, dude.
Oh, the cape. I thought I had a picture of the
Go back.
You did. You just there you go.
It looks wired because it has the threads.
It does look
wired.
There you go.
His eyes are wired.
Yeah, they are. I saw some flight poses and stuff, but yeah, it'd be sick. Man, I hate that we have to end this show, but we gotta go. What was that?
Todd C was saying like Clay Fighter, Killer Instinct, all those old
Primal Rage
games when they came out, or GameCube or whatever. I think they were in 64.
I think I wouldn't go further than Tekken. I would do if they come out with Tekken.
Mortal Kombat.
Tekken's out right now on another. What's the other line doing Tekken? It's not good. It's
Storm?
like
the Bandai.
Oh, I'm talking about like for $25. It's not a good.
Yeah, it's like it's Bandai something.
It's SH Fig Arts or something.
They're whack or what?
It's like one of the lower Bandai ones.
Yeah.
What's up?
They're whack. You don't like them?
It's whack. It's not like Tamashii Nations or it's not like that good. Yeah. So is McFarlane done with Mortal Kombat license? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Hopefully they are, so Jada can pick them up. But all right, we gotta get going. So I hate that the end. It was so much fun, but we gotta bring up on the screen Unparalleled Universe. I promised you'd be up by 9. It's 9:01. You'll probably kill me tomorrow, but
9:01 live.
9:01 because these other guys won't stop. They won't leave me alone. Unparalleled Universe on YouTube. Dude, Wade, you're a legend. Thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I really do appreciate it, and it was nice to meet all of you guys that I've never spoken to before. Yeah, you guys are awesome, and you guys all know your shit. So that's really, really dope. And yeah, dude, you got a cool show going on. I definitely got to come back one of these days if you'll have me, and I really appreciate the invite, man.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll do a Saturday at 9 a.m. so you can stay 12-hour marathon. We don't do that shit.
If there's a goal, I'm down for a marathon for sure.
Yeah, he does it by himself.
The next figure in your line, we'll do a marathon for sure, man.
There we go.
Yeah, I can't wait to like see it in hand and do like reviews and stuff. That'll be a lot of fun once we get the Odious. But speaking of, so first follow. Obviously, you guys are probably all following him on YouTube and Instagram, but if not, go check it out at Unparalleled Universe on YouTube, at Unparalleled_Universe on IG, on Instagram. Obviously, shots right there. And then the website. So go check it out, unparalleleduniverse.net. And why is this doing it? Oh, now it's acting up. Here we go. Okay, got it at the bottom.
Nice.
Cool. And then we'll say, let's see, we got Tony's Figs, Tony's_Figs, Romo. We go follow him and his amazing customs with G.I. Joe, Classified, and Marvel Legends, and so forth.
Thank you so much.
And we're aiming to do, what is it, a Saturday at Terradrome. You haven't followed up with Ray Murphy yet, though, huh?
You told me you were going to think it up because he's in Ireland, so he's like 8 hours.
Well, I was thinking if he's in Ireland, we'll do a Saturday show like early or something. I wouldn't run it. I wouldn't do it against. Yeah, I love football, so I wouldn't do it against like NFL. But I'd find like some hours there where we could do it. But yeah, we'll have to do a Terradrome on a weekend maybe because you're working next Wednesday, right? So yeah. So I'm not sure what's next weekend, but we'll have G.I. Joe Day will be the following Thursday for sure. We'll do that at night. Toy Optics, great photos. Dave Speck, Hollywood cameraman. Go follow Dave on Toy Optics. Got some great shots of that James Bond. Yeah, go check him out. And then of course, the Toy Kind of Mood. Bobby and I, go follow us. I think we're almost at 2,000 subscribers on there. It shows 1.97, but last I looked, we're close. We're like 1.98, 1.99.
Picture.
Get us to 2K. Almost there, man. We're doing lots of short form videos now and everything. So we're very close to 2K. So go check that out. And I don't know. Are we at 2K?
I'm looking right now. I don't. Hold on, Mike. My computer.
It was like climbing. Oh, we're at 1.98. So no one watching the show subscribe. Come on, you fools. No, I'm just messing. Yeah, you guys. Really appreciate you guys.
Come on, literally action figures or Ray Paz. One of you punk motherfuckers. You guys are
Ray Paz is no, I was just messing with everybody. I'm sure they're already. But yeah. No, I yeah. Anyway, yeah. And then go check us out on Instagram.
Travis,
what up?
We're at 1,986.
All right. We're close.
Yeah, because these are old pictures, because mine is I got way more followers than that.
Well, yeah, no, these are. I gotta update these. Yeah, these are old. These are old.
Like what? 1,300? That was a way back.
Well, I don't want to upstage you guys, but my Instagram's at 195. So,
well,
damn, that's fucking numbers right there.
Yo, you're an influencer.
Badass.
All right, so,
enabler.
All right, no, but this 1.97 was the other day, so it's been like
mine sure wasn't the other day.
It's been growing. So yeah, go check us out on the gram at a toy kind of mood. We're at a toy kind of mood also on Expo. We don't use it, neither do you. And then on TikTok is a toy kind of mood as well. Bobby runs that channel, lots of fun stuff.
Yep.
There you go, toy kind of mood. So man, this was a blast. And congratulations on Odious. And we're looking forward to the release this summer. Summer or spring?
So it should be summer. Summer at the latest.
Summer. Okay, cool. So yeah. It's gonna be dope, man. I almost wore like a flannel to support that, but you did it. So I was like, you're representing.
Yeah, hell
so that's what's up. But all right, thanks to everybody for tuning in. It was the most anticipated action figures of 2023, episode 153. I'm Moody for a toy kind of mood in Unparalleled Universe. We'll see you later, and we'll see you in the toy aisle. All right, kids, be good out there.
Bye.
Good night, you sexy.